Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going over a movie franchise that I actually enjoyed watching. That franchise is called Beyonce, the President's Daughter, and you may know this movie because of this meme here. Beyonce! I do want to say that originally I did think this was a Nollywood movie because whenever this meme did pop up, people always would say it's a Nollywood movie. However, it's not Nollywood. Someone in my previous video commented and informed me that it was actually a Ghana movie, so it's not Nollywood. I am revisiting the franchise with an updated recap and also a little bit of my commentary as well, so we can all find out on exactly why Beyonce got shot in the final movie. If this content interests you, stick around as we're going to dive into the first movie, Beyonce, the President's Daughter.
Nice try, sweetie.
I'll send you a copy. Welcome back, Roger.
Good to see another brother around here.
Yes, of course it is.
Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead?
But I don't think I want either of those things.
The movie starts off with a montage of vehicles going to Beyonce's house, and Beyonce gets out of the vehicle and she is walking through her house getting herself something to drink, and she is waiting for her best friend Lily to show up. And when Lily does show up, her and Beyonce are talking about politics. Her father is the president over the country they are currently living in, and Beyonce makes a comment about her father being difficult because she spoke about wanting a position in the government and she was looking to Lily for advice. However, Lily tells her that she can pull a few strings to help Beyonce out.
Lily, can you be very honest with me? What do you think my chances are in the government? I mean, the parliament, to be precise. Optimistic. But my father is proving rather difficult, and without his influence, I can't get off the blocks. Politics in this country is no longer survival of the fittest. I will pull the strings.
Moving forward in the movie, we are introduced to Sierra and also Raj. Sierra is walking, but I'm unsure exactly where she was walking to. However, Raj gets gunned down by this man who was demanding money. Raj was talking about what money, and next thing you know, Raj gets shot. The man takes a bag of money, throw it in the truck, and they sped off. Sierra witnessed the entire interaction. And at first she was going to run away from the situation as if she never saw it, but Raj was pleading and he was dying, and Sierra felt bad. She went to go find help. The taxi driver helped her take Raj to the hospital. Now this part here was confusing, but me rewatching the series now, I completely understand why the nurse reacted the way that she did. So the nurse basically tells Sierra that they could not tend Raj's wounds without a police report because he was gunned down by this man, and she wants to make sure that they're not assisting a criminal, and she doesn't know what exactly happened between those two people, and she didn't want anything on her hands for taking care of him.
I hope you came in with a police report. Police report? No. I'm sorry. We can't do anything without a police report. Like I told you, we don't treat such cases without a police report. So I advise you to go and get it.
So Sierra is upset about it, obviously, because Raj is in there dying. However, the nurse is not lifting a finger to get him taken to the doctor to tend to the wounds. Sierra quickly goes to the nearest police station. She speaks to the police. They find it suspicious about what was currently going on, and they basically tell her that they cannot write the police report without Raj being there.
Or for a man that was shot by some policemen. Is that what you are saying? Where is the man?
I told you he's in the hospital.
But you're supposed to have come with him. We cannot issue a report to you without seeing and identifying the victim.
He will not survive it.
And there is no way that we can issue you a police report without identifying the victim.
Look here, young lady. If you don't live here, I will throw you inside cell.
So, of course, Sierra is frustrated because she just left from the hospital where they told her they cannot help her without the police report, but now she's at the police station and they cannot help her without Raj being there present. And Raj is currently going in and out of consciousness at the hospital, so he's not even coherent enough to even give a police report. Sierra returns to the hospital and she informs them that she cannot get a police report without Raj being there. The nurse that she spoke to earlier informs her that Raj would not be able to make it to the police station and back to the hospital, but she makes no exceptions to help Raj whatsoever without that police report, therefore kicking out both Raj and Sierra out of the hospital. The other two nurses, you can tell that they are feeling some type of way about it, and one of the nurses actually hands over a sheet of paper to Sierra, informing her that the pharmacist that she has found will be able to assist them. Moving forward in the movie, Beyonce and her friends are still talking about politics at this point, and I will put in the clip here of like what exactly they're talking about.
I have gotten the note from my father. Yes. You see, I have heard repeatedly about this game. The terrain is rough, this is tough, and that is tough, whatever, but I am not a chicken-hearted person. Neither am I just a moralist. I am here to prove a point.
During this time, Sierra also finds Raj's mother, and she speaks to her and informs her on what happened with Raj, and she informs her which hospital he is located in and quickly have her taken there. 3 weeks has passed at this point. Raj is sitting outside and his mother and sister comes out to talk to him, and he's upset because she did not get any information on Sierra. She didn't get a last name, a phone number, an address, because he wants to give his thanks to Sierra for saving his life.
Mother, you were very careless. I don't believe it. How somebody can save my life and you don't even get their phone number? I wouldn't have you talk to me with such a tone. At least you could have collected the phone number. Somebody saved my life. She saved my life. Just collect the number for me to call and at least say thank you. At least.
So Raj goes through this whole thing of trying to figure out who Sierra is. He's talking to random people, describing her. One random night, his best friend Bobby, which I do not like Bobby in these movies at all. You'll figure out later why I don't like him, but I really do not like Bobby. Bobby gives Raj a call and basically invites him to come out to the club. They go to the club. Guess who they see at the club? They see Sierra, and Sierra's over there singing. In Raj's mind, he thinks that Sierra is a club girl, and at this point of the movie, rewatching it, I feel like once he said that, that triggered something in Bobby for him not to like her, and I will go into more detail about that later on in the video.
That's the girl I have been looking for. The girl that saved my life.
The same girl you've been dying to meet again?
Yeah. Oh boy, she's a club girl. Damn, I've already fallen in love with her. You a call girl?
I'm an artist. I sing, and that's what I enjoy doing.
Wow.
Raj finally speaks to Sierra outside. They're having a conversation. He's telling her that he loves her and he's been looking for her all this time. The love portion kind of caught me off guard because you met the girl once. You was going in and out of consciousness when you got shot. So I'm assuming that you don't know what Sierra looks like, but yet you love her. And even she was kind of confused whenever he said that because he don't know her.
When you make things up, I can tell you lies.
Sierra. Hi, Sierra. I'm in love with you.
Hi, Raj.
I'm just convinced deep down inside that I'm in love with you.
Raj, you don't even know me.
And for me, that's all that is important. That's all that matters.
However, they decided to go out anyways. She ends up introducing him to her sister Debbie, which I love Debbie in the movies. Debbie was great. He introduced her to Debbie. Bobby is also with them. However, a little bit later, I don't know the timeline of when this happened, Raj gets introduced to Beyonce. He's at the store, he's shopping. Beyonce, I low-key feel like she saw him and decided to follow him around the store because she walked up to him and complimented him for the cologne he's wearing. She calls him handsome, and she offers to buy his stuff. At first, he didn't really know who she was, but after she said her name, he's like, oh, I know you. I see you on TV. I knew you looked familiar. And she ends up giving him her business card, told him to keep in touch with her.
You're very cute, very handsome.
Thank you.
I'd like to take care of that bill. No, seriously, I insist.
I guess I don't have an answer for that.
And
Here's my cards.
I'm not sure how much time passes after this part as well, because Beyonce's wearing a completely different outfit. Raj is taken to her mansion. He's in disbelief of her mansion. She's giving him like a tour of her mansion, and then the scene goes over to Raj and Sierra shopping, and eventually they decide to make love. However, she says that she's a virgin, but he doesn't believe her because she's a club girl, which is weird. Just because you're a club girl don't mean that you're not a virgin. So I kind of didn't understand like why he thought that, but he ends up confessing his love for her and that he intends to marry her.
What? Virgin?
Yeah.
I thought you were a club girl. I'm in love with you. I do love you.
if you're sure of spending the rest of your life with me, do it.
I say I take this vow, crossing my heart, to death do us part.
Now, I want everyone who's watching this, keep that in the back of your mind, because I am doing a recap on all 4 movies. Keep that portion in mind, because that's important to reference later on in the movie. Beyonce, I'm not sure if it's the next day, next week, next month. Beyonce is having breakfast with him and his family. They're all talking, and Beyonce is just giving out free money. Beyonce talking about, oh, mom, here's $5,000. Oh, Eva, here's $1,000.
This is $5,000.
$5,000? Thanks so much.
And Eva, this is $1,000 for you.
And she gave his sister like shade a little bit, because she was like, oh, this is for your hair and makeup and your nails, because, you know, us girls gotta keep us stuff together.
Use it to take care of your hair, makeup, and nails, you know, girls. Thank you. Wow.
What, is it just me that thought that was a little bit of shade? Because honestly, they were just gorgeous, and this is filmed in 2006. Everybody looked good. Everybody looked good. That's all I have to say. Everybody looks good in this movie. I don't care who they are. They all look good. After that encounter, Beyonce and Raj go back to her mansion. They're talking. Raj is a little bit confused on stuff, and he expresses that to Beyonce, but he ends up sleeping with Beyonce anyway. Raj ends up going to Sierra's house the next day. I'm guessing Beyonce does be giving people free money, because Raj pulled up in a new whip, a BMW. The whip was for Sierra. Bobby, all types of happy about Sierra getting this car. Sierra's asking where Raj got the money. Neither one of them is telling her. And then Raj eventually told her that Beyonce gave him the money. She was like, what does she want? And he was like, she's a good friend. Really? Because you just slept with her the other day. So are you sleeping with her for the money? Did you felt the need to sleep with her because she gave you the money and also gave your family money? It made no sense to me personally why he would even say that, because if you're sleeping with Beyonce for the money, just say that. During the same time, Beyonce is also at home. She's talking to her friends about Raj, her new love, and they are cautious about it because they think that Raj is only out for her money, and they just don't want her to get heartbroken.
When you fall in love, you feel like missing pieces of puzzle that has been found. See, love is light. It is a force of life, and it gives beyond compare.
Amen. We believe you totally, and we agree. But I hope it is not, what's that boy's name again?
Raj. Are you sure that boy feels the same way for you?
Big question.
Listen, so love is to risk not being loved in return.
And then later on, Beyonce's at his family's house talking with his sister and also his mother. His mother is opening up about her finances and how she's been struggling whenever his father left. And Beyonce was like, oh, I will try to make some arrangements and get you taken care of financially. And guess who shows up? Raj. But not only Raj, also Cece shows up with him. And he announces to everybody that they are engaged. So of course everybody's in disbelief. I wasn't surprised when I saw this because he already announced that he loves her and he wants to marry her. But he's playing both sides of the fence, and I caught on to that very early because you just slept with Ciara and then a couple of nights later you end up sleeping with Beyonce, and now you are at home announcing that you are getting married. Beyonce's upset about it, obviously. I don't like the way that Raj be talking to them because he be talking crazy. Raj was getting ready to leave with Cece and he was gonna come back in, but then Beyonce was like, oh, can we talk? And he was like, now?
Excuse me, Raj.
Yeah?
Can I talk to you for a minute outside?
Like now?
Yes, like now.
Can't it wait?
No, we can't.
I'm sitting here in disbelief. I'm like, Beyonce, you gonna take this? You are the president's daughter. I would have dumped Raj right then and there. There's nothing to talk about. There is no conversation to have. I mean, we can go outside, have a conversation, you can get slapped, but there's nothing else for us to discuss because you just announced that you love and you're engaged to Ciara. Therefore, I don't need to be here. But she goes outside, have a conversation. Everybody's acting cold towards Ciara. Even Bobby, I believe Bobby was in this scene. Even Bobby was acting cold towards her, which was confusing because Bobby, you was there earlier. Beyonce and him are going back and forth outside. Ciara steps outside because she feels very much uncomfortable in the household, and I don't blame her for stepping outside for that, even though it's not her fault for what happens. However, Ciara overhears their conversation. Raj gets slapped. Beyonce leaves. Ciara's upset about everything. She also leaves. Raj goes back into the house and basically fills in his family about everything. His mom's telling him, you don't know what you want. His sister's jumping in the conversation. And when I tell you, like, Raj be talking to them crazy, he talks to them crazy in this movie.
She's gone. I told her everything.
It's a shame you don't even know what you want.
Who gave you the right to talk to me like that? What's wrong with you? Are you to choose for me what I want, or I choose for me what I want?
Of course she can decide for you. Because it's obvious that you don't even know what you want.
I do know what I want.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do know what I want. And as for you, Eva, will you stop messing my affairs? Don't talk to me like that.
You know what? That stupid part of yours will spill doom for you one day.
And after he storms out of the room, after being defensive about everything, his mother talks to Bobby and was basically telling Bobby to talk to Raj about everything, like try to get him on the same page as them. Bobby over here lying, talking about, oh, I did talk to him about it. I've been trying to talk to him about it. But Bobby, weren't you the same person who was like gassing up the car?
It's the ball. It's time to walk.
Now, how did you get the money for this?
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Got it.
Got me,
What a blessing. What a blessing, y'all.
You guys are crazy. Come on, honey. Stop it.
Y'all, what a blessing, y'all.
Like, Bobby, you've been there since day one, so there was no prior conversations that you had with him, in my opinion, unless it's off screen. You didn't have no conversation with this man. You was over there up in Ciara's and Debbie's faces. So you lying. Beyonce and Sierra, they're both at home. They're both upset about everything. Beyonce's friends was also at her house, and they were basically talking behind her back. In my opinion, I think so, because they should have had that conversation in person with her instead of having it as a side conversation amongst each other.
You know what? I just want to be alone, okay? It's the reason I decided never to love a man. It's unbelievable. I don't know why she puts up with it.
Beyonce shed tears for a man.
Hey, even if my love is blind, not for that wretched thing. Yes, even when you tell her, she goes like, what? Give a guy what he cannot find anywhere else.
Raj's mom at this point is still wanting him to reconsider everything because of everything that Beyonce can provide for the family. He's not budging. Raj is not budging. He is saying that he's going to stay with Sierra. He's not budging on anything. Bobby's in the car with him at some point. He's trying to get him to reconsider, saying that Sierra would not provide him anything. Makes no sense. Bobby, you've been there since day one. You met the sister. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why you switching up like this. I feel like Bobby was low-key scared of his mother and didn't want to say anything extra. That's my personal opinion. Anyone who's seen the movie, like, what are your opinions on it? Like, why do you feel like Bobby switched up? Do you think he switched up because he thought he was going to get a piece of the cake when it came to the financial stuff? Because later on in the movie, Beyonce's friends don't even like you. After everything done happened, Sierra popping up, announcing the engagement, Beyonce still feels the need to show up at Raj's house to talk to his mother and his sister about everything that's currently going on. At this point, Sierra shows up. Her mom basically tells her, oh, Raj and Beyonce are married and she feels uncomfortable with you over here.
I have never loved any man. Anybody know where he is? I'm really, really sorry that I slubbed him. Good day.
Well, his fiancée is not comfortable with you around him. I want you to avoid him and stop coming to this house. I hope you understand.
That was a good one, Mom. Such a drastic and decisive decision needed to be taken against them.
Sierra leaves because she's upset because this is new information to her. This is new information to me too, because I'm like,
where you see that at, ho? Hold on, that's tea for me.
did I miss the scene when they got engaged? But the mother was lying. She runs into Raj outside. He's trying to comfort her and talk to her. She don't want to hear it, so she leaves to go home. Raj confronts his family about what's happening, but they don't tell him what exactly his mother says. It's like he avoids the question at all costs. So Raj decides to leave and go see Sierra and talk to Sierra. He's trying to figure out like what was said to her that made her want to leave and not want to talk to him. She informs him that he was engaged to Beyonce. That's what his mom said. He was like, that's a lie. I'm not engaged to Beyonce. I'm in love with you and I'm engaged with you. I don't know why my mother would lie about it, but Beyonce and I are not engaged. And I'm going to go confront my mother right now. So he gets back in his whip, confronts his mother. They're all going back and forth, and like him and his sister are going at it. I will like put the clip here. Him and his sister is going at it at this point.
Mother, I'm very, very disappointed. Don't you have conscience? She comes here to cook for you almost every day. She does your laundry every week. Doing all the house chores that Eva is supposed to be doing. Shut up there. I don't have words for you right now. Go and find out your stupid boyfriend, what's his name? Roger or whatever, get married or something. And stop trying to spoil people's relationship. I don't have time for this.
Raj decides to leave. His mother is upset because of the way that he was talking to her. So she grabs his sister and hops in the car and goes to Sierra's house. I don't know if I'm missing a scene here, but I never understood how his sister knew where Sierra lived at, because she was just like, oh, I know where she lives, as if she was stalking her or something. Because girl, I don't remember any scenes of you pulling up to Sierra's house. But they do pull up to Sierra's house. Sierra's happy to see her because she thought that everything was all cool at this point, but his mom was not having it. She was telling her, you stay away from my son. If you pop up at my house, if you talk to my son again, I'm going to take legal actions against you.
Oh, good day, Ma. What is good about the day? Why do you want to tear my family apart? Just because of you, Raj has been calling me names. I don't want to see you around my son anymore. If I do, I'll make sure I lock you up for good.
We could play. Don't even.
And basically having Sierra all upset again, but Raj is still going to see her anyways. And I was rooting for him in this movie because I literally thought this man was going to stick it out with Sierra till the end, but no, he does not. Later on in the movie, Bobby, Sierra, and Raj, see, this is what I'm talking about. Bobby, you sitting here talking about how you've been having conversations with him beforehand. You still having conversations with him. You don't want him talking to Sierra. You want him to be with Beyonce, blah, 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 blah. But yet here you are with Sierra and Raj at the store. It don't make sense. If you don't want him to be with Sierra, why are you around him with Sierra? Just hang out with them when he's not hanging out with her. But they're at the store. I'm guessing this is like, it looks like a gas station, but in my head, I'm imagining it as like a Wawa or maybe a like a Bucks, what is it called? Like Buc-ee's. So they're at this convenience store / gas station. They're looking around. Beyonce pulled up with her two friends. I feel like Beyonce was stalking her because when her friends was basically clowning Beyonce, they was talking about how those two look like they're in love. Sierra is pretty. Beyonce was like, I didn't bring you out here to say all of this. I brought you out here to see what she looks like.
You girls. Huh? What? That's Raj with the girl I was telling you about.
Ooh, they seem so much in love.
She's so beautiful.
And well figured too.
See that face? Yeah. When was I going to show faces like that?
Sleeping.
Okay, you girls. I didn't show her to you so you could stop mocking me, okay?
Okay, alright, so sorry. So what are you gonna do now? Because from the way I see it, it's gonna cost you hell to untie that relationship. You know, those two.
Sierra and Beyonce make eye contact. Sierra basically like, oh, if you want her, you can have her. And she like walks off and Raj is like, I don't want her, I want you. Here goes Bobby being a clout chaser.
How you doing, girl?
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you.
And who's this?
Oh, this is Lily.
Hi, Lily.
And that's Dulcie.
Hey, what up, Dulcie? How are you? Okay, you
Who's he? Raj's friend or something. I don't know.
Are you being nice to me?
Raj takes Sierra back to his house. Sierra feels uncomfortable because of the events that has transpired there. However, Raj informs her that his mother is currently traveling, but unannounced to them, his sister is actually at home. Sierra sits down, trying to make herself feel comfortable as Raj leaves the room. His sister comes out, and this scene always makes me mad every time I see it, but his sister comes out, and I'll just put the clip of what happened.
So, bitch, what do you want here?
My name is Sierra.
My name's Christina. Okay.
Just stop following my brother. Leave him alone.
Your brother happens to be my boyfriend, and I demand to be treated as such.
What's happening?
That's not the only craziness that happens at this point. Fast forward a little bit, Beyonce figures out where Sierra lives. I'm assuming she got the address either from the country's directory or either Raj's sister told her where Sierra lived at. Beyonce walks into her house being beyond disrespectful in my opinion. She is talking about her house, how it's dirty, and she thought it was a pit stop. The reason for her coming over there is she wanted to offer her money in order for her to stop talking to Raj. She was like, here's $10,000 and stop talking to my boyfriend. And I was on the same page as Sierra when she was like, I beg your pardon.
How much do you want so you can stop sneaking around town, my boyfriend? I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
I'm talking to you, bitch. How much do you want? This is $10,000. I want you to take this and leave my boyfriend alone.
Thinking that money's everything. Now, if you don't mind, quietly leave my house.
You call this a house? For a second, I thought I was in a pigsty.
Because your man wants me. He don't want nothing to do with you. And I take that back. That's not even your man. He doesn't even claim you. I feel like Beyonce thinks money just buys everything because she has already won over the family with the money. I feel like her offering Ciara $10,000 was her way of securing Raj for herself, but it backfired because honestly, you could have used the money to win whatever thing you had going on in the politics, because Beyonce's original storyline was for her getting into the government until she met Raj, and now she's acting as a crazy ex-girlfriend. Her and Ciara gets into it, they're going back and forth, they almost get into an altercation, but Beyonce finished the job by taking a vase and hitting it on Ciara's head.
If you dare try to touch me with your filthy hands, I will kill you as wretched as you are, grant you a state burial, and trust me, girl, there's nothing anyone can do about it, idiots. Get out! Get out of my house!
I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't.
Raj learns about this. There's not a scene of him like pulling up to the scene of the crime, but there is a scene of him pulling up to Beyonce's house, yelling in her house. I thought he was about to turn Super Saiyan with the way that he was acting in there.
Beyonce! I know you can hear me! Beyonce! Beyonce! Come out! Beyonce! Beyonce! Come out!
He runs into Beyonce, he tells Beyonce he hates her, he wants something to do with her. With a snap of her fingers, Beyonce got those security guards to block the door, and she says this.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I regret the day I met you, and I hate every bit of you right now. I hate you so much. It's your car keys. Your car is parked outside. Just stay out of my life. I don't ever want to see you again.
Raj. So you think after seeing my nakedness and riding me like a horse, you could walk out of my life and be allowed to go scot-free?
Oh my god, it's not funny.
You've caused me so much pain, but that's in my past. Just stay out of my life.
I was gagged when she said this. A month later, Ciara and Raj are still dating. They are walking and they get approached by these two gentlemen. And one of them was talking to Ciara, calling her Sarah, and was saying that, how could you do this to me? You was with me and now you're with this man. Next thing you know, Raj gets knocked out. His legs get broken. The guy who was talking to Ciara headbutts her, put acid on her face. Next thing we know, we see a scene of Raj in the hospital with broken legs. He has to use a wheelchair to get around. We are introduced to Ciara at this point, to where the acid has just ruined her face. But guess who still decides to show up at the hospital? Yes, you guessed it, Beyonce. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. And she was like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Who did this? Blah, 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 knowing damn well she is the one who sent out the hit on them based off of the comment that she said earlier to him. So she decides to go visit Ciara in her room, and Debbie is also present. She goes in there and she is talking to them and tell Debbie, I want you to be a witness of this, and that she will pay for her surgery because, mind you, she's already going to pay for Raj's stuff anyway.
I'll see her. Mom, you know what? Don't worry yourself about the bill. I'll take care of it. I'll personally make sure that he gets all the treatment he requires.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Beyonce.
Thank you very much, Beyonce.
But she was going to pay for Ciara's stuff. She's going to fake her death, give her a new identity, and she is no longer allowed to talk to Raj.
You should know that the worst place to seek refuge is a tiger's cage.
Nature would never forgive you. will fight against you.
Enough. But you played dumb, so I decided to teach you a little lesson.
Beyonce, get out of your clothes!
You see, I will send you to another clinic, spend millions of money for you to have a face surgery. In that, you would have new looks, different face, and different identity. To Raj and everyone else, you'd be dead and buried.
However, if they break the contract, she will send out an assassin to get her. Beyonce crazy in this movie. Unfortunately, Sierra had no other choice but to accept the offer, clearly upset about it because she is crying in the hospital bed. Beyonce leaves the room. Also, mind you, when Beyonce walked into the room, she is still being rude as hell to Sierra, talking about how, oh my god, this is so disgusting, ew.
This is so disgusting.
It just made me mad. It just made me mad. And that is all that I wrote for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below if you've seen this movie, and if you have, what is your favorite scene in this movie. I am watching the remaining movies again, so movie 2, 3, and 4 will be out soon, and I may also touch base on other movies as well. For example, there's a movie called Beyonce and Rihanna, and I really want to watch that. I never got around to watch it, but I want to know, where exactly does that take place? Is it before Raj? Is it a whole separate universe type of thing where it has nothing to do with him? Again, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.
This is a little extra.